Good morning, Patriots. You're just locked in the hood politics, where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, and y'all already know on this channel we cut straight through the BS and get straight into the policies and issues that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates, all the way up to political podcasts. We throw in some pop culture every once in a while and some comedy because you already know politics all the time. Get your brain right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do this, so you don't have to. Hey, we also start each and every one of them off sending out our thoughts and prayers. And I want to continue sending out my thoughts and prayers to the family of Miss Renee Good. You know what I mean? It's a tragedy what happened to her. And it's a whole lot behind this. And it basically, I already knew. I already knew. I was saying all this stuff in my head. I was saying all this stuff to myself. You know what I'm saying? Before it all even came out, like she was a liberal, she was a lesbian. You know what I mean? For all I already knew. I already knew. Now, the reason I'm up right now, because one of my liberal friends sent me this video, you know, because we was going back and forth yesterday. And so he sent me this video that seemed to be going viral, which I don't understand. How is it that we find ourselves making these leftists and liberals money, man? They do it themselves, first of all, because they stick together. So when the leftists or one of these liberals or one of these goofies in the middle, independents leaning left, when they hear something like this, they push it, they push it, they push it. And then this shit go viral. Now she get paid for a bunch of dumb ass comments that makes absolutely no sense and has absolutely no substance to it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna jump right into this, man. Let's check this chick out. Why these people can't be completely honest? She left out a major detail, a major fact about that distraught interview that her wife had, which was that her wife said, "This is my fault. I told her to do that. I brought her out here. I told her to do that." You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to one of my peoples yesterday, right? I was talking to one of my peoples yesterday, and I swear, I think I'm psychic in some type of way. It ain't even that. It's just common sense. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even sit there and say I think I'm psychic. It's just I use my common sense. I use my brain. I use my head. You know what I'm saying? I had made a comment like, well, I mean, I ain't gonna miss her. You know what I'm saying? I know before y'all go there, but I'm not. I don't know her. I'm not gonna miss her. You know what I'm saying? And uh, the person I was talking to was like, well, their family gonna miss her. Her wife gonna miss her. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know what? Her wife probably the one who had her out here doing this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I said that. I say her family and her wife is probably the ones who cheered her up because she ain't got. Why are you here in my city? And in that interview, I do believe that she said that that was her job. That was her specific job in that organization. That's a whole organization that's out there. That's not just concerned citizens. Them people out there protesting, the citizens that is that. Now, don't get me wrong. It probably is a bunch of dumbass liberal women out there and liberal soy boy men out there from the community. But those are organizations out there, yo. Those are organizations. That her wife and her is part. I can't think of the name of that organization that they put together to go against ICE. You know what I'm saying? So, and she admitted it. It's my fault. And so why you ain't telling the people that? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you put everything in there? You just put in bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? And second thing, she's talking about the granddaddy. Yeah, the granddaddy gonna come pick up his grandbaby. That's his blood. That's his blood. That's not her blood. Because if it was her blood, he wouldn't say she don't have nobody left. So apparently that was Renee's daughter. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If she really is worried about still being the mother of that child, she should have adopted that child. But you know what they were doing? All the time they was together doing whatever they was doing, they was being agents of chaos. Instead of raising a baby girl, living a little life that they was living, you know what I'm saying, and being happy, they out here in the streets. Now, my question is this here. Were y'all even fit to have that child? How many of these protests that she been to? What were the odds that if school wasn't in session, that little girl wouldn't have been in the car with you two idiots? So no, she can't keep the kid. The stuff that they out here doing in the streets, no, you're not fit to raise a child. Let's continue. Yet she did not adopt the child. Why didn't she adopt the child? Because see, y'all too stupid. You don't think that far ahead. You out here being agents of chaos, going up against police and going up against federal agents. You just didn't think that one of y'all would end up missing from this equation, from some dumb ish that you pulled, which happened. So now, no, you have no legal rights. She has no legal rights to this child. No, if she wasn't a lesbian, no, the situation wouldn't be happy because she would either one, be with the father, who is probably deceased or a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably had their problems. You know what I mean? We don't know. I can't even call him a deadbeat. He probably was still in his child life. We don't know that. You know what I mean? But assuming that the grandfather said the kid has no one left. So I'm just going to assume one or two. Either the father is deceased or the father was a deadbeat. And I'm probably going to go with number two. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how she ended up in that toxic ass relationship, because see they predators. That community is predators. Yeah, I said it. That community is full of predators, and they're not just after your kids. They just don't prey on children. They prey on the weak-minded. They prey on the weak-minded, and they indoctrinate their mind, telling them all that bullshit because they had nobody to hang out with, nobody talking to them, or some man did them wrong. You know what I mean? And girl, you don't need no man, and you know what I'm saying, and this and that and that and this, and then they hype them up and they turn them into Tyler Robinsons, they turn them into Renee Goods. You see what I'm saying? So don't think that they always, uh, just don't think that the ones that you see that ain't chasing kids, that they not predators. You know, and is that a bad thing? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're a predator if you know that a person is straight and you come and you try to turn them out. That's preying on a person. That's preying on you. You know that person don't rock like that. So why are you even over there bothering that person in that way? Or they befriend that person and pretend to be their friend and love on them and be there just like a man. Just like a man. Stalk they prey. Men, all men is prey, is predators. We all predators. We are all predators. We say what we gotta say, do what we gotta do to hit that nine to get the woman that we want. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue, man. That is that is not her child. How do you know that that chick even want the kid? She probably just was there because it was a package deal. How do you know she even want the child? Did anybody see? I gotta look into that. Is she out there crying talking about, oh, they trying to take my baby away from me? Or is this just something you saw the grandfather say, I gotta go get my granddaughter because she ain't got nobody left. And so that just triggered your little soft ass. That just triggered your ass. Why? Why? How is crap like this go viral? We always find ourselves reacting to viral videos from these whack ball leftists who have no sense. That's that support. That's that support I'm telling y'all about, man. This type of support right here, just this little ass type of support right here, keeps they fight alive. Keeps they fight alive, people. You know what I'm saying? This is community. A community of leftist whackball lunatics push this video to the forefront. That's what I'm saying. We got to build community, man. These videos need to go viral. The truth videos need to go viral. Not this dumb ass watered down version of what's that? Shit, I can't even think of the name of that movie. But not some watered down version bull crap, yo. The truth needs to start going viral, man. You know what I mean? We can't seem to get the truth to go viral for nothing. I can't even seem to get my patrons to sign up at my YouTube account, man. You know what I mean? We got to start supporting. We have to support each other. If we don't support each other, we have no chance in hell at staying, at keeping our country the way we know need to be. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Jay reacted to this silly ass girl, Her name is Her Trail Line. I don't guess if y'all want to follow her. I looking at her dumbass followers up in here and they dumbass comments. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, fuck MAGA. What Trump and MAGA got to do with matter of fact, what any three of these got to do with the fact that that chick made a dumb decision? Look at these clowns, man. It matters. It mattered that she was a lesbian. It mattered that she was a mother. It mattered that she was a loving neighbor. It mattered that she was a loving friend. Shut your ass up. Let's look up in here, Sadie. Ah, look at your young, dumb, stupid man. Listen, man. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. We got to stick together, man. We got to stick together. I got another video coming up, man, that I'm finna do, and it's gonna trip y'all out, yo. This is the funniest video I'm finna ever make, man. This dude, Rashad Ritchie, has been caught in the worst way possible, people. So stay tuned. It's your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and I'm checking out. Y'all know how we do it, yo.